Okay, I explain very few words about my education. My education is not typical French. Many of my colleagues, they studied in a conservatory, not me. First, I studied like Japanese in a wind band. I had a lesson with a professor, but he was not real saxophonist. He was somebody can play a few notes and whatever. And after the goal of playing music was to play inside a group. It was not to have good education. And when I was 12, 13 maybe, I decided to go to a conservatoire. And I met one professor of student of Londex, Mr. Londex.
Yeah.
And it was very difficult because when I played in a band, in wind band or with a professor, I was never playing scale, never playing metronome, never. But I was always playing a lot. During lesson of new professor, I was never playing anything because always stop, always metronome, only scale, 3 years, only scale. I cannot say it was good, I cannot say it was bad, just I felt no pleasure to play. And after I was 14, like him, or 15, in my family we decided to go to Toulouse. During 1 year, I just did what I did with them. Only embouchure, long tone, and scale. But in 1 year, in Toulouse, my level, because I understood bass. And I tried, it was most convenient to combine, to find the junction between before to have fun, but no technique. When I was young, I was playing big band, chorus, non demo. But after, impossible to do, because I had to study how to play good. And in my lesson, what I do? I try to make them good saxophonists. Embouchure, air, you saw today, embouchure, air, intonation, sound. Scale you can practice when you are ready, but first you need to have embouchure, sound, and combination of everything. And I studied this kind of thing. I was 15. I teach to them when they are 8. When they start with me, they start to have good embouchure, good sound first, always. And always we do tuner, always we play from memory, always we play with CD. I try to just do only scale. But on the first cycle in France, if you practice not a lot, you can do. Second cycle, like Amin or Malvina, it's the moment you have to decide. You do or you don't do. And they maybe understood, if we want to play better, we need to practice more. But in first cycle, students, they come, we tell, they do. Second cycle, they have to do, but they have to think. They have to hear. Last student, I gave Aria by Bozza. Why? Because if I give only etude, only things a little boring, no motivation. But now with the YouTube, new generation, if I give CD of Bonkamp, he will not hear. But if I say, go YouTube and hear this one, Otis Murphy and Bonkamp, 3 times. Next year, I'm sure he will have a vibrato. And maybe second cycle, it's the moment to give good taste of sound, good taste of music, and to make them open. Because problem, you can see all students. I don't do jazz. I tell, I cannot, impossible. But I try them to understand what is the saxophone. That's why you can see I have a lot of book of Sugawa Sensei because I love Sugawa Sensei style, and I try them to have playback from Sugawa Santo Minako, always to hear good things. They ask, it's fun for first cycle, but second cycle, like you saw, recital album, bel canto, I do fairing. We normally this time, I mean, Bozza, Saint-Gelais, Little Tomasi, Thierry Esquèche. It's the beginning of Provence, Provence number 2 and number 3. But you told me about second cycle. Second cycle is very dangerous. Second cycle, a lot of students, they don't improve. Many students, they play good in first cycle, but second cycle, limit, they cannot go real. You know why? As well because they don't understand why they have to play scale etude. And I think it's because of professor. Because if we teach only technique, only basic technique, we have a lot of limit. That's why second cycle is very dangerous if we don't give something to eat new. Vibrato is very important. Very important to give expression. To understand if I blow more, I will be able to make vibrato. If I don't blow more, I will stay straight and no sound. I try them today always to play. It's too much, I know, but they have to feel I did something by myself. And they go back home. Maybe they can tell, Mama, now, today, I play this piece. You can hear with my... Okay, 1 week will be nice. And always I think we have to give them something new. And maybe I will teach improvisation as well. Like Hirano Sensei. This kind of thing I will do for 3e cycle. Beginner of 3e cycle and cycle spécialisé. Cycle spécialisé is like people like you play to go to dinner, to go to competition. But it's a French, in Paris especially, it's high level student. We have people with very low level, but we have most of students are like you. They know. But in same time, we have a student from the Paris city, like Amin. They will maybe never be professional, but they will continue to play saxophone all their life. Very good amateur. I want to make them this kind of things. They know Sugawa, they know Bonkan, they know Delang, they know our word. They like, they don't, I don't know, but they know more than Keniji. I try to give lesson, but I try to make them better musician and better people. That's why I want to have beginners. No beginners, no future. Only high level is good, but we need to make our country good. Not only high level students from outside. I like very much people from outside want to study with me, but I want to make these people happy to play saxophone.